500,000 of Russian military personnel were encircled after a failed attempt to storm the Vovchansk aggregate plant in the Kharkiv region. Ukrainian troops have captured dozens of Russian soldiers, dealing a serious setback to Russia's failed offensive, Forbes magazine reports. The Russian armed forces have sent at least 2 battalions to seize the chemical plant so that they can launch an operation to cross the Volcha River to break through the southern part of the city. The fact that so many Russians surrendered at the same time in Vovchansk should startle Russian commanders, but it seems that Putin himself thinks otherwise.
We are simply forced now to push back the front line in the direction of Kharkiv in order to reduce terrorist attacks on Belgorod and other populated areas. It is clear that the depth of 10, 15, 17 kilometers doesn't deprive the enemy of the opportunity to strike with longer-range weapons, but still this threat is gradually moving away from our large populated areas. Vladimir Putin.
Since May 10th, Russia has lost about 4,000 troops in the north of Kharkiv region alone, also 52 tanks, 59 armored vehicles, 165 artillery systems and 6 air defense systems were destroyed or damaged, which are significant losses in equipment.
Now we are improving the tactical situation. Together with the 13th Brigade of the National Guard of Ukraine, we conduct assault operations. The enemy is now pushed back in the area of Liptsy village. The situation is stable, controlled, but difficult, because the enemy is constantly launching guided missile strikes on the positions of the defense forces, deep into the logistical roads. Vitaly Litvin, intelligence officer of the Rubish Brigade of the National Guard of Ukraine, on the air of the teleson.
By June 17th, the armed forces of Ukraine drove the occupiers back from the village of Liptsy in Kharkiv region, which is located 60 kilometers from the Russian city of Belgorod. The enemy is regrouping, improving its engineering and fortifications, and constantly pulling up reserves. But now the initiative is in our hands, the Ukrainian officer emphasized. Reported by Halina Babenko, Diana Ovchar, UATV News.